Yeah.
Shamans.
Yeah. It's a Big Smooth's here.
What's happening?
Was he absent last time or is this the time before?
Nah, I was here. I was here last time.
Oh, you were here last time?
Yep.
I kind of almost feel that you were absent.
That was the time before last.
That was time, and we didn't discuss it. We didn't.
Y'all didn't acknowledge
We didn't
it.
address it. We did. We addressed that you wasn't here.
We addressed it.
Oh, don't he? So you know, he trying to start something, Tony.
I know.
I'm just chilling.
Brother, it's always great when you're here.
Hey, it's great to be here, and I love being with you guys. So you know.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. What do you have there? A lime?
Yeah, I got a lime. I'm just eating on the lime.
Oh, okay. Is it delicious? Or how's that?
I mean, you know,
because limes are pretty dry,
well,
right?
Nah, it's cool, but it's kind of juicy. I mean, I eat lemons and limes. That's just
that's good.
Since I was little, I just peel them and eat them.
That's good.
But they having a little party in the back, and you know.
I don't remember you peeling limes.
It was halves. You weren't paying attention. It's a whole bowl full of.
Where were they?
In the kitchen.
I don't remember having.
By the liquor.
I don't. No, see, no. By whose liquor?
The liqueur.
Oh no. This is the thing. She's talking about growing up, and
Oh.
you're talking about what's going on right now.
Oh,
I used to eat in my grandma's house.
Grandma had lots of liquor. She had limes by
Lemons.
lemons.
She had lemons.
Okay, yeah, you did. Yeah, she has a lemon tree. So maybe you did.
I used to eat lemons all the time. You like, Chris, it's gonna mess up your enamel on your teeth.
I did.
It's
told
gonna
you
break down your teeth.
Well, you know, I'm 53.
It ain't broke down nothing yet. So
Can't remember everything. You know?
girl hurt.
You guys are so funny.
You can't remember everything.
Guys, your interaction, boy, that is hilarious.
You can't remember everything. But hilarious. Oh my God. What do you think about your man's?
Who?
Kanye.
Oh, Yeezy. Oh
Yeezy.
man, that man is.
I call him Kanye.
He's literally just doing anything at this point.
You think?
Saying anything, doing anything.
Do you
You
think?
know, one of the things about show business is, you get really famous, and at some point, they're going to try and break you down no matter who you are.
So do you think they're breaking him down? Do you think that he feels the pressure?
Well, let's look at it.
Let's explain what happened.
Okay, yeah, let's explain what
So,
happened.
because Kanye had an interview on TMZ, and he was just explaining his role behind the "Make America Great Again" with Donald Trump, and he just started expressing himself, started talking, and the conversation led him.
For the people who may not be aware of the "Let Make America Great Again" and Kanye West, the relationship. Can you talk a little bit more?
Make America Great Again.
Yeah, like he's his friend, his buddy, right?
I mean, Kanye West, he's supporting Trump because before Trump went in the running for president, before he represented quote unquote, racist white America, he was looked upon as an icon, if you will, so to speak, because of the financial status that he's reached.
Right.
So the rap
he
game.
He was in a lot of hip hop videos. He was in a lot of hip hop movies.
Man, he's in a few movies with pimps taking pictures of him. You know what I'm saying? What was it? Excuse my language, but Pimps Up, Hoes Down.
Trump was in that?
It was, American Pimp. He wasn't in American Pimp, but
People had
Magic Don Juan. There was a segment on Magic Don Juan, and he's like, here I is with Trump.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? He took a picture shaking his hand with Trump.
Okay.
That's the goal. Billionaire status. Rap is about drugs, money, and sex.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? So with that, Kanye was just saying that, that was my boy before that. Before he was running.
Okay.
So that was his stance, but basically he just was rambling, and to the point, I feel like this is why I say he's saying anything, because he made a comment saying that slavery for black people 400 years was a choice.
Yeah, that was.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was
not only was slavery was physical enslavement, it was mental enslavement. They would play all kinds of mind games, and we've talked about that before in the show.
And they use the Bible a lot of times.
It's almost like a mental reconstruction type of thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? In a way.
And then one of the things that is like glossed over, and we never get to really hear, is that Trump said if he did run for president, he would run as a Republican because Republicans are so stupid.
Right.
He sure did.
Right. And go ahead.
I'm disagreeing.
You disagree? No, Trump did say
No, I'm saying I'm agreeing with
that. Oh,
that.
you're just agreeing. Yeah.
With that.
And so that
You
kind of
know,
makes
so
you wonder.
he's getting away with everything, and white people are so embarrassed because people like look at America and they look at white people, and white people are supposed to be superior. You have this dude who has rape charges. He says he says whatever comes into his head, and it's always negative against blacks and people who are disabled and people
Foreign.
Foreign born. Just it's so sad.
You know what's unbelievable to me, but I mean I believe it because I see it. But Bill Cosby went through. He's been convicted for something nobody has witnessed. Well, nobody as far as society has witnessed. We have our president of the United States on tape, on film,
Right.
grabbing him by the pussy. That's enough.
That's enough
to not get him voted into office.
I'm over here giggling because John Witherspoon, Pops from Friday. He had a little thing he put on Instagram. He was like, "Oh, Bill, they didn't got you now." He said they didn't caught you with your little pee out where everybody else in the room was asleep. Like Bob
exactly.
Bill. But it's how we said it. Like, bro, like that's true. Like you just out here just doing your thing. Everybody sleep.
But you know what's crazy? You can look at that two ways. That's kind of like a play on words. They caught you with your pee out, but everybody was asleep. So how did they catch you? That's kind of like a play on words, right?
I don't know.
That
man.
might have had a double meaning.
I don't know. But yeah, back to what you were saying about
About
Trump.
grabbing by the pussy.
Yeah.
But it just like white people. I mean, it just says to the world, white people can say and do anything and get away with it as long as they have money.
Anything, as long as they have money.
But look how they kept running down the Jews. Mm-hmm. He had money.
Oh, baby, but they
and
only
the system worked. It worked for him for a little while.
And then he did that. I mean, he did the obvious. He was caught on tape doing that, right? So that's the only reason that they were able to catch him and put him in.
But they was gunning for that motherfucker for a day after that shit happened.
But what's cool is everybody still loves him.
Well, I think you have people in the black community that finally love him.
I think white people still love. From what I heard, if you see O.J. Simpson, if somebody said they saw O.J. Simpson in Vegas, and white people was just running to him, juice, 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 and he's still living regular on an everyday behind the cameras. They still admire. And he's a figure. He's a polarizing figure. If you would have seen him, oh shit, that's O.J.
Wow, that is amazing.
I remember being young watching the trial, just like y'all was watching the trial. But I mean, a little boy, we watching it on the news when the verdict happened. We all crowded around. A big burst came out because he won, not knowing the ins and the outs, but just he was a brother that won. This is a fact.
Well, I watched it. I was working at a job, and I was watching it at the job, and it was many, many, many more white people than black people, and the few black people that saw was like, and the white people were like,
that's cold.
A hush came over the room. But you know what's funny is that trial was so hypnotizing that you would have people actually believing they were in court watching it on television. Mm-hmm. I remember one time I called Nemo. No, not Nemo. Jaquez's grandma, because I was looking for Jaquez or something.
Nemo is Jaquez. Oh, you talking about Leonard?
They called her. I forgot what they called her, but Jaquez's grandma, Leonard's mom. And I said, "Hi, how are you?" She said, "Hey, baby, I'm just over here. I'm in court." I said, "Huh? Yeah, I'm in court."
Dig.
Oh, that is hilarious.
She said, "I'm over here watching the OJ trial. I'm in court." I thought that was the best.
Oh,
You in court.
You know, I gotta tell you, I moved here some years prior to that, and no one really spoke to me until that trial happened.
Really? They didn't want
like
you.
white people didn't.
They didn't want
wouldn't
you
even-
snatching their asses up and catching them, cut them up somewhere. They didn't know.
No, they
wanted
wouldn't
to be
speak
your
to me.
friend.
Period. Before
Before,
any of that.
but
Yeah,
I'm talking
before
about after.
any of
They
that
didn't want you to
happened.
catch their ass.
Oh yeah, and then
Mhm.
after they were like, "What do you think? What do you care?
What do you care?
You didn't
You
ask
even.
me
You don't even
before.
like me.
Yeah, you never talked to me
Right,
before.
right.
Why are you talking to me now?"
They didn't want you to catch them up somewhere. They were
That
trying to,
is so
you know.
sad.
Yeah, that was the way to kind
But
of.
this town always fucking, just so terrible to me.
You really don't like San Francisco, huh?
I don't. It's,
You
San
don't,
Francisco
huh?
has been so passively aggressively racist to me, and I never encountered it anywhere else.
That
If somebody,
else
like when I
is
lived in
full
New
on.
York City, if somebody was racist,
it was in your
it
face.
was in their face.
Yeah,
In
I
the
get that.
South, it was
In your face.
in your face, and
Yeah.
it was in the South. It was really rare. It was too many niggas down there. It was really rare for a motherfucker to be like, "I hate black people. I hate niggas."
Well, you think it was fair?
Even white boys, boy, they were like, "Ooh, they're like, look at that girl out there." Like, what the fuck you looking at her? Because it was a sister.
They were checking her
They
out.
were like, "Ooh."
I had one guy uptown in Chattahoochee, Florida. That's where my family, they're all in Chattahoochee in Florida, and that's like country town.
Bonner Hill.
Yeah, and that's where the Florida State Hospital is.
Mhm.
And that's their landmark there. And
The hospital.
anyway, I'm in the store,
hospital.
and
Hospital.
it's a big old white boy. He comes in, and he was like, "Yeah, I love biscuits and hot sauce and all this." I'm like, "Why are you telling me this?" But that was
He was
his way to hit on me.
Yeah, he was
right,
trying to get at you.
right. And you know me, I'm saying, "Oh, for real? I'm for what?" You're like, "What?" And so, you know, he thought he had a little run, but that didn't happen.
It didn't work.
No, that didn't work.
He didn't have enough flavor.
Well, I mean,
What if he had some flavor?
if I
for
was a
you?
big old white boy, I would be trying to
You
get
would?
at you. Yeah.
Hey, remember that big white boy, that youngster? Remember? And you, Tony, he ain't no good.
Oh no, we good.
Tony ain't no good. Tony, it was a big old white boy that used to come to the brainwash. And he was kind of staring at me or whatever, checking me out. Little nice looking white boy. But Tony gonna egg him on to get at me.
Set him up for failure. Call.
Tony.
And he was super Aryan. He had blonde hair, blue eyes, and shit.
Yeah.
He was way tall, like he had been drinking the super soldier drug. and
Man,
shit.
man.
Yeah.
But he loved black women though, because
He
he
loved it did you, baby. And I
Wow.
don't blame a motherfucker.
He was too young. He was like
don't blame
his
him.
age. Like what was I gonna like?
Shit, I still think you his
Oh,
age.
Young niggas, man, I don't want to hear that.
Shit.
Yeah, no. What was that? They were gonna go home and play. I was gonna take him home. He could play PlayStation with Chris. Chris would have beat him up.
I would have whooped him.
That would have been a good fight.
It would have.
That would have been a good fight.
It would have been a good one.
That would have been a
But
good
my
one.
He
mama,
was a big old corn fan.
I'd have called the police.
so good.
Come get him, and they would have taken Chris.
That's funny.
Black lives don't matter, huh?
Man,
So sad.
and they really don't.
Anyway,
But they
don't
do.
for-
They do. Don't get
do.
it twisted.
They do.
Black lives absolutely matter.
They do. But please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and press the alert button.
The ding.
The
That'll let
ding.
you know when we come on. Ding ding.
Exactly.
Ding.
Even though we've had problems with that for the last few.
Oh, it ain't been working?
Well, actually, it's not working. It didn't work last week, and it ain't working today.
Yeah, the internet has been
Keep it
acting
real.
funny
You
over
know that,
here.
right?
Up here at the spot, we gonna keep it location
Yeah, so I don't
private.
know if anybody's gonna see this before
No, they're not.
Monday.
Well, no, that's not true because they're gonna upload it.
Well, if you're watching this before Monday and this comes up before Saturday morning, Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Da,
I
da,
want you
da,
to know that that day is Free
Cinco
Comic
de
Book Day.
Mayo.
And so every place that has comic books will be offering free comic books. So just don't, and please go early, like from 10 to like
That's my
noon.
favorite move.
And-
That's the best move ever.
Yeah.
We're listening to you, Tony.
We definitely
Yeah,
listen.
thank you so much. That's all right.
No.
But yeah, free comic book day. Don't forget about it. It's a lot of fun.
Hey, Tony gonna haul off and knock the dog shit out of me.
No.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, and I want to mention that all this month, Thursdays, is Sugar Nasty at 8 o'clock at the Il
El
Parada.
Parada.
Sugar nasty.
And our resident comic.
Glamis.
Uh-oh.
I just found out I was
What?
the resident comic. And it's been happening for, is this first week?
This was the first week. Now we're moving into week number 2.
So starting week number 2, I will be the resident comic at Il Parada. So please come out
And you'll see
and
this before
enjoy.
Thursday.
You will.
And so
That's right.
you need to be there
You need to
Thursday.
be there. What's the address
The show
again?
is free. The address is 2007 16th Street.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a really phenomenal show.
And Tony will be the host.
I will be the host.
with the most.
And I never let my audience down.
Never.
Never.
Never let him.
I
Never.
never let them down.
Never let 'em
But
down.
don't come to me after the show, talking about you didn't like something. That's your motherfucking fault.
That's your
problem,
fault.
bro.
Don't come in my face.
It's not, yeah.
Trying to blame shit on me and thinking that I'm a young, insecure person
Right.
and that you're gonna hurt me. You ain't gonna hurt me.
No.
Just go drink your drink.
Be ready
Go
for
drink
be
it.
ready for the rebuttal.
Go
Huh?
on, drink your drink and sit down somewhere. So, yeah. Will you be coming to the show?
Yeah, I'll probably show up.
Yeah. You'll show up to the show?
I'll probably show up.
Hey, that Facebook thing you did
What?
with the wizard was so hilarious.
Do you know that was
I watched
one-
that for 3 days.
That was one take. You were so funny. That is so
I watched
funny.
that for 3 days.
Wasn't
just
that funny
laughing
though?
and
Because I
laughing.
kept laughing at it.
That
Can I
was-
throw a subliminal out there?
Yeah.
Please, brother.
All I know is that I wasn't seeing many grandmothers out there on the social media scene, but now I'm seeing a lot of grandmothers.
It's a lot of grandmas out.
It's a lot of grandmas out.
It's a lot of grandmas out.
Yeah.
It's a lot of grandmas out.
It's just a lot of grandmas out.
It's a lot of grandmas. Like I said, it's a subliminal, and I'm it's an intentional subliminal. It's a lot of grandmas out.
A lot of grandmas out.
But I only knew of one grandma before.
That's okay.
But now it's a lot of grandmas
A
out
lot
there
of grandmas.
on the social media scene.
A lot of grandmas.
It's a lot of grannies
Oh,
that ain't got no
yeah.
grandkids.
A lot of them.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I ain't even got no grandbabies.
Oh, that is hilarious.
I ain't even got no grandbabies.
That is hilarious.
Did you ever not say I said, I ain't even got no grandbabies?
Subliminals.
That's okay. And the beat goes on. And the beat goes on.
If you guys have any questions about the subliminals, you could call in 415-861-6648, and I gladly will tell you what they are.
I'll tell you. He'll tell you. He'll tell you.
Call me.
Call him.
Call in.
And so what we looking at? Because what about schools? What do you guys think about schools? What do you think about schools? The San Francisco Unified School.
What I think about the school district. There are a lot of less days in the school year than it has been. It's a lot of less hours that the school has been in session. And I also know that in a few schools that they're taking homework away. That there's no homework.
Yeah, it's sad.
So
What's the reasoning behind that?
that is too much work going on. They have too much where they have all this work at school, and when they come home, they have 3 hours of homework. It's like that's just too much. They feel like they can learn enough in a day, type of thing. And it just some elementary schools don't have homework.
Oh wow.
They're
I can agree with the amount, like 3 hours. I remember when I went to a private school, I went to St. Emilius. I remember we used to have a lot of homework. So, as a kid, I would not like to do the homework. But at the same time, it's just practice for your kids.
It's practice, and you learned a lot.
And as a
And-
parent, you would want your kids to learn the most.
You will want that.
Yeah,
Yeah, Who cares about making them lazy? Because that's what we're doing. If by telling them, hey, you don't have to do this. You could just do work at school and go home and play, right?
Yeah.
Don't even try to extend what you learned that day to just reiterate, hey, this is what you did. Okay, now I got it. Or if I didn't get it, I'm going to get it because my parents are hopefully, my parents will be there to help me
You do it 8 me.
with what I missed. But it's unfortunate.
Right.
And then the discipline in the schools are gone. Tony, you don't know.
I don't know.
They are out of control.
I haven't, like, when I was younger, we used to cuss for sure, but if it was some adults around, we made sure to watch our mouth.
No, you walking down the hallway now, or they're walking down the hallway, and you're sitting in your room, like I'm sitting in my office. Da, 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 M a F-a, B da boop bop, did the bop boop. Da-da-da. I'm like, wait a minute.
Right.
But nobody is really saying, wait a minute.
Polite.
Right?
Yeah.
Nobody,
Right.
yeah. And so it's,
Right. And we do our part. I know for a fact, if I hear some cussing, I'm like, y'all watch y'all mouths. But at the same time, I'm at the school to go pick up my group of kids, so I have to worry about them 1st.
mm-hmm.
So it's up to the teachers that are on school grounds, and it also is up to the parents to instill some type of respect into their kids.
Yeah.
To know that it's right, what is right to say and what is wrong to say, and with
exactly.
time, you know what I'm saying?
And
If
how
you
to
see
act
somebody
around it.
grandma right there, please watch your mouth.
Not anymore.
Well, you know what I really think. I think everything is changing. I mean, like now, we do corporate gigs, and it used to be in corporate gigs you could not do any sexual material at all.
That's right. So can you do it now?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
You can say and do whatever now.
I did not know that.
In
I
corporate
didn't know that.
gigs?
Yeah, I thought it
Oh,
was
please.
just kind of straight,
There's
clean.
no
Please.
censorship at all anymore, huh?
But then
Oh,
it makes you
please.
wonder: are we breeding a bunch of Donald Trumps?
I wouldn't
Yeah.
go that far.
Let me tell you something. There's this dude who sent me his website.
Mm-hmm.
And on his website, he had, like comedy, raw version, and clean version.
Right.
And this dude had the same clip on both.
Oh yeah.
The same
So
clip.
that means that it doesn't matter
And
anymore.
the people don't know. They don't know what's okay. Back in the day, I'm telling you, you couldn't. Okay, it used to make me really mad because I started doing comedy when I was really young, and I was doing a lot of these talent shows at first, and these motherfuckers would say, "Oh, you have to be clean." All right? So I had to find a way around saying certain things. Whereas you got a singer, and he's talking about, I'm going to nick you down,
Right,
I'm going
right.
to do this, we going
Right.
to spend the night, like, what?
But do you remember?
And it used to make me so angry. Why can he sing this, and I can't say what I'm supposed to say?
But do you know they used to kind of go around saying sexual things? Because you remember, and I remember singing in the car. My mom almost knocked me to the back seat, but that's when we could sit in the front seat without, having to be in the car seat in the back. But anyway, she, remember that song, Catfish Makes My Nature Rise. Well, of course, I didn't know what it meant, but come on. But they had, they
Well,
did
let's look at it.
They covered it up. Well,
No, that's blatant.
no, it's
But for a
blatant,
kid,
but not
though.
for a kid. Now they're saying,
Oh, they say everything. now.
right, they're-
Cardi B definitely will let you know she gonna give somebody some head
right.
Wow.
in some in a straightforward term.
Yeah, and these children love her.
What do you do?
What do you do? So you were saying you were upset about.
I was upset about them. I mean, these singers being able to say whatever they wanted to say, and then I had to watch what I said.
You had to censor yourself.
So what I did is that I did all euphemisms, and I went around. I went hard because I got so angry. I started writing stuff with tons of euphemisms in it,
Is that
and I
right?
went way hard. You
Nice.
know.
That's nice.
Like I would say like I'd be people be heckling, trying to heckle me. Because when you're young, they just figure, I'm going to get this motherfucker,
Right.
right? So I'm 16. I probably look like I'm 11. And this motherfucker is heckling me. And I said, you know what? The last time I seen a head like yours, I was standing over the toilet.
See?
You know what I'm saying? What I'm
That
saying?
was nice.
Yeah, but see that didn't. I didn't come out and say dickhead.
Right.
You understand what I'm
Right.
saying?
That was good.
Yeah. So I got around that shit. So they were like, "Oh shit, Tony." You know.
I like that.
Well, back in the day, I was Antonio. I was my real name.
Can you say that at the next show?
I'll try, but I mean, I gotta be directed at somebody.
I'll direct you to somebody.
Be fucking with me.
I might have somebody to say.
But now I don't care. Like they, you know, like, and this is another thing that happens to me now that really burns me up. Like someone will hire me for a high profile gig, and at the last minute go like, you know, it's PG-13. Like, wait a minute.
No, you got to prepare me for that.
No,
Yeah.
It's whatever I'm on to say, so you better get out of my face.
Yeah.
I remember I did a thing for you know how they have these shelters here. I did a show at a shelter.
I remember that. Was it Delancey? Or no, that wasn't a shelter.
No, it wasn't.
Sorry.
That was great. Those shows back in the day.
Yeah, they were fun.
And we would do them in a huge warehouse.
Yeah.
Those shows were amazing.
They were.
Anyway, and we're really well attended. I mean, it really like the crowd was but no, it was like a shelter, like where people sleep and everything. Mm-hmm. And
wait, were they in the bed?
No, they weren't in the bed. They were just in the, eating pizza and cookies and stuff. No. Anyway, they would get so upset. They were like not. No matter what I was saying to them, nothing.
Really?
I was getting nothing from them.
That was a learning experience.
Yeah, I was getting nothing.
See, that's probably one of my biggest fears. If I was to go up there and do a show,
Oh, it happens.
Oh, it happens. That's part of the growth process.
hey. And then
no, it happens.
You know what? It's funny that you said that prompted me to do what I do now when I just make stuff up.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that's funny. You ready?
We gonna see. We gonna see. I'm definitely not ready for the crickets, but hey, if the crickets come out, they come out.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna do something where you're involved, and you know, and I don't think you're gonna have that kind of.
I don't think I'm gonna have a cricket situation either.
I don't think so.
Unless it's just some haters.
But listen, people, I'm sorry that I monopolized the last few minutes, but don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and press the alert button.
Please.
And don't forget that this month, Thursday, 8:00, Glamis and I are going to be at El Parada. That's 2007 16th Street here in San Francisco.
Yes.
And the show is free.
It's free.
So please come, but still bring $5.
Can I do a commercial really quick?
Yeah.
I was trying to see what my ponytail thing was doing, my little whoop wop.
Okay.
And then Chris asked, did I think I was cute or something when I was doing that? I was just looking at some, kind of pointed out the wrong way is what was going on, and I was checking it out.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're cute.
You look beautiful as always.
No,
I think you are tasty.
We're just going to do a commercial.
Let's go.
I can't get the rubber band out. It's in there too tight. I think
You shouldn't call out commercial unless you should call out commercial unless it's dropping.
It's stuck. I can't get the rubber band off. We'll try it again. We'll try it again next Friday. Where I'll let it come out. Right now it's stuck. It's probably in a knot.
Is your hair feeling dry?
Oh. Well, what about the commercial? And they'll tell two friends, and so on, and so on, and so on. Do you remember that?
I don't. I remember the commercial. I remember the Head and Shoulders.
You go.
It's okay now.
Anything else to be uncivilized. They had Hulk Hogan and they had Charles Barkley. Them are the ones I remember.
This is when you banging with it. I'm just saying.
Okay, I see.
Anyway, we have been the
Hang time. We ain't talking about Jordan either.
So we have been the Cold Coffee Show.
My name is Tony Sparks.
I'm Glamis Rory and
Chris Edwards.
Big Smooth.
In
the house.
In the Heezy.
For
shizzle.
What are we looking at? Are we done?
Yeah, we are done.
We've been done.
Mm-hmm.
No, just now. Are we finished?
Yeah.
I mean, we still got 20 seconds.
Oh, let's count it down. We've never done that before.
7 seconds and counting.
All
I'm
right.
floating on the phone. Yeah, I'm higher than the mountain. Money and I keep it counting. Press the button.